Hello, I'm Hayden Pott.
And I'm Amir Mia, and this is your 10 a.m. Staff Live Sports Update.
England have this morning announced their squad for the 2020 Cricket World Cup. Our correspondent Will Butcher reports.
Liam Dawson has been called up to the England T20 World Cup squad for the first time after his impressive performances at club level. Bowler Chris Jordan keeps his place despite a costly performance with the ball against South Africa yesterday, while Steve Finn comes in for Chris Wokes. In the 50-over format, England lost to South Africa yesterday after a masterclass from Quinton de Kock and Hashim Amla, as their side produced a record ODI run chase at the Centurion. After the match, Captain Owen Morgan criticised his bowlers' tactics.
I think the learning curve from this game is how we started with the ball. I think we probably didn't bang out line and length enough. So it's a matter of working on our basics and re-engaging with our basics for the next game and then the last game in Cape Town.
West Ham progressed into the last 16 of the FA Cup last night after an extra-time header from Angelo Agbona knocked out Liverpool. Mikel Antonio put the Hammers in front on the stroke of half-time before Felipe Coutinho's free kick levelled matters. West Ham manager Slaven Bilic was pleased with his side's performance.
It is like classic FA Cup tie, and it's going to go into history of West Ham greatest games. No matter it is only for last 16, but this is like against Liverpool, late night kickoff last season at Upton Park or Bowling Ground, great game and goal in the last minute or whatever, and I think we deserved it.
I don't think it was a free kick, maybe so, but I have to see it again. Yeah, that's it.
West Ham will visit Blackburn in the 5th round later this month. In tonight's action, West Brom travelled to Peterborough in the last fixture of the 4th round, with the winners facing Reading in the last 16.
In the FA Trophy, Torquay scored a late equaliser to deny Macclesfield Town a place in the quarter-finals. The goals had taken the lead twice in the game, but goals from Jack Sampson and Neil Byrne brought the Silkmen level before Christian Dennis put Mac in front with 15 minutes to go. Ifeanyi Allen scored later on for Torquay to set up a Moss Rose replay next Tuesday. Mac goalkeeper Shwan Jalal was hoping his side can keep their Wembley dream alive.
Yeah, I think it's as the manager said, it's a great chance to get to Wembley, so approaching it as we approach a league game is important to us. Look at the draw really now. I've got to the final of this competition before when I was at Woking. It's a great day out.
Now to cycling, where the world's best sprinters are competing in Qatar. Tom Blackburn reports.
Stage 2 of the Tour of Qatar saw an exciting final sprint. However, it was marred by this crash in the final kilometre. The top sprinters weren't affected, and Mark Cavendish, who's 4th here in the gold jersey, looks set to be in the top few. The previous day's stage was a similar sprint, and Cavendish won by a few lengths for his first win of the season. Going into the final couple of 100 metres, it was Cavendish and Norwegian rider Alexander Kristoff battling it out. And it was largely thanks to the work by his team that Kristoff took the stage by less than half a wheel. It is Kristoff's first win of the season. However, Cavendish will continue to wear the leader's gold jersey with a 5-second race lead over the Norwegian. Today's stage begins shortly and is set to be another close affair.
In rugby, Ireland legend Paul O'Connell has announced his retirement from all forms of rugby after failing to recover from the hamstring injury he picked up in last year's World Cup. O'Connell enjoyed a successful career for Munster, Ireland and the British Lions. The lock forward was capped 108 times, with 28 as captain. O'Connell made a statement on his retirement yesterday. "I've been blessed to be a professional rugby player for over 14 years and to be part of successful Munster and Ireland teams. I've played with some of the best players to ever line out in the green of Ireland. I've had the privilege of captaincy my country." O'Connell was contracted to French side Toulon, but he has been released from his contract and has said he will be taking a break from the game.
Boxer Anthony Joshua is in talks with American Charles Martin over a potential IBF world title fight. Joshua is unbeaten in 15 fights, which have all been knockouts, while Martin is unbeaten in 24, albeit with 1 draw. Joshua last fought against Dylan White in December and will announce his next fight in the coming days.
Following allegations of match fixing in tennis last month, 2 umpires have been banned from International Tennis Federation. The ITF has relieved that barred Kazakhstani Kirill Parafov for life and Croatia's Denis Pitner for a year. For all others are being investigated for allegedly taking bribes and deliberately delaying score updates to allow gamblers to place bets on the event.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at 12 for more sports updates.